We have magazine advertising that we're in process of negotiating with. And again, we plan to go to about 4 trade shows a year. This is at 100 members, okay? We will also are planning to put on a conference, one on the West Coast and one on the East Coast, similar to REO Mac, only, you know, just pure commercial. It'll be a 2.5-day event with keynote speakers, broker training programs, broker lender panel discussions, lender speakers, a dinner dance, networking party. Also, we're going to have broker lender roundtables at that, and similar to NRBA. Those of you who have gone to NRBA, one of the best networking events that I've ever gone to, and I've traveled all over the United States like a lot of you REO brokers, was, you know, they opened it up, they had 32 tables, and at each table they had 1 or 2 lenders, or 1 or 2 people from a particular lender. So Countrywide was at one, and Citi was at the other, and Asset Link was at one. And the brokers would go in there and sit down, and you'd have there would be 6 of you and 1 asset manager of a company, and you'd have about 20 minutes to find out how to get into their network. They'd tell you what they're looking for their brokers, and they would then, you know, tell you how you could register. And a lot of times, since they had maybe shut off and they didn't really want a lot of brokers, they told you, if in fact you want to register, we're going to turn it back on actually for the next week. And after your first name, put NRBA after it, and then we'll know when we get 1,000 of these applications in, we're going to take all of them that are NRBA people, we're going to let them in the network. It's our goal to do that for you guys for some of these networks where they'll put CREOBA and they'll let all you guys in. Or even better is that if they have an in-house network, we're going to say, we'll give you the whole database. Just, you want your own database? Here it is. Here's 1,000 members all over the United States, all that have had training in REO and commercial. The broker lender roundtable, when I was there, I actually, in about 3 or 4 hours, I actually met 15 different companies and learned how to register to get business from them. I haven't gotten business from all of them, but it was the most powerful networking event I had, and so that's certainly going to be a part of our national conventions. When we hit 200 members, which we could do tonight, we're basically going to get to double our marketing plans. We're going to go to 8 trade shows. We're going to double our advertising, and we're going to start adding hospitality suites to, you know, to have parties basically for the lenders when we go to the trade shows. When we hit 500 members, we're going to continue the advertising plan of 200, but then we're going to start putting on some extravagant parties the day before or day after. We're going to have you know, golf tournaments, nightclub tours, dinner cruises, fishing trips, and we'll talk about some of that kind of stuff that we've already done in residential. And we're planning to then start working on some international business for the association and take some tours overseas. There's a lot of money over there, and a lot of people are interested in you know, American REO properties. When we hit 1,000 members, especially if we can do that within the next year, we think that we will be the dominant player in the commercial REO business, much like REO Mac is today or NRBA is today. They may also join us, but we think that we'll be the dominant player, and we expect that we will own that market, or at least our members will own that market. By then, we should know everyone in the industry. Everyone should know us and respect us, and we should be getting the bulk of the business. Now, we're never going to get maybe the big 30-story office buildings that CB Richard Ellis is going to get, and Marcus and Millchap, and some of the big companies, but we'll certainly get our share of the medium size and the smaller stuff. Okay.